This is the ts255 by Twosun, also known as the Relentless. And this is designed by Nottingham. As you can see, you've got his name here with a little knife symbol, and 14C28N is the blade steel. And yes, this is a titanium frame lock knife, carbon fiber inserts, as you can see on both sides, with a nice milling here around the edges for aesthetic looks and grip, I'm sure. It does have a titanium pocket clip that is set up for right hand, but also can be switched to left hand, which is nice, which is knife, yeah, it's a knife, which is nice because I'm left-handed and I appreciate that. Cool knife, very smooth action, has an oversized pivot, which I like a lot. Usually means you get yourself a stronger knife. This is I'd say medium to large size knife. Let's go ahead and get the size out of the way. It is it's like you're just a hair over 3.5, with overall just a little bit over 8. You can see. So yeah, definitely not a small knife. Very, very good size. It's not too heavy. I don't think they did any milling on the inside. Nope, they did not. There's no internal milling, but I think the knife itself weighs about 4.5 ounces, maybe even less. You've got so much carbon fiber in the handles that really helps reduce the weight. So basically anything they would have milled out on the inside, they basically milled out on the outside and filled it with carbon fiber. So yeah, no internal milling, but there is external milling. So yeah, very snappy action. It's on ball bearings. As you can see, you've got your hole there for the detent ball, and you can see the track. It's a very smooth knife. It's not, super fall shut or anything like that. You got to give it a little bit of a shake, but it's very smooth. There's no resistance whatsoever. Centering is dead on. Perfect right in the middle. Fit and finish is also very good. The only thing I noticed is that the pocket clip doesn't really sit flush on the other side. As you can see, it kind of sticks out there a little bit, which it doesn't really bother me, but it is something just to note. So yeah, it's a very cool knife. I love the blade shape of it. It's got like the harpoon swedge here at the top. The blade grind itself is also very pretty. I will say it's a fingerprint magnet. I mean, you touch the thing and it shows. Very sharp out of the box. Very, very good edge. 14C28N is somewhat of a budget steel, but still very, very good knife or very good steel for EDC. Sharpens up very well. Takes a good edge, obviously. Overall, I say I like this knife. Definitely a great knife for the price. Twosun, you buy them on eBay. I think I paid literally like 75 bucks for this. So keeping that in mind, I think it's a fantastic knife. I've seen some people try to sell them for, 150-ish. I probably wouldn't pay that for it, just because, it is a budget blade steel and you can find them so much cheaper. But it is a well thought out knife. When I got it, I didn't know how well this flipper tab was going to work, because you see you've got this ridge that kind of flares out and kind of blocks the path that you naturally want to go to grab the tab. But you can still, there's still enough there basically for you to get a good purchase and for it to, fly open just fine. So, I was wrong. The action's just fine. You can get to the flipper tab just fine. The only thing I will say about the knife that I'm not crazy about is the ergos. This little hump here, right, is kind of unnecessary. When I grab the knife, I don't know where I really want to put my hands. It's like, do I want to grab here, or do I want to grab here? It kind of feels, that hump is just, it feels a little bit off to me. I think without that, it would be perfect. But I'm not going to sit here and nitpick at that. I think overall it's a great knife. And like I said, it was a great price, only $70-something on eBay. And so, keeping that in mind is a fantastic knife when you think great fit and finish, good size knife, left or right hand friendly, nice oversized pivot, very smooth action, lock bar insert. Definitely the good and great outweighs that one little ergonomic flaw, in my opinion. I don't even want to say flaw, because he could have had some reason for it. Who knows? Maybe this works better in the reverse grip. Yeah, it doesn't feel bad like that. But yeah, it just feels a little awkward right here because my middle finger naturally wants to go right over this hump, and that just feels weird. But yeah, cool knife, ts255, the Relentless by Bill Nottingham. I know a lot of people that have had this knife and they love it. I know one guy who bought 2 of them. He liked it so much. So yeah, it's a cool knife. Overall, great deal. Twosun makes great stuff. Yeah. Have a good one.